Well, let's take that Thanksgiving bread that we all made, and now let's turn it into Grandma's stuffing. Follow me. Okay, so we went ahead, we made the stuffing bread. We sliced it up, we cubed it up, we put it in the oven and dried it out. And then what we're going to be doing now that we have our dried cubed breadcrumbs is we're going to sit there, take a 1-pound package of pork sausage. We're going to put that into our cast iron Dutch oven. We're going to put that all in. We're going to break it all up. And then we're going to put that on the stove and we're going to fry it all up. Okay, I went ahead and kind of broke up the sausage a little bit. And now you're going to be wanting to add 1 cup of chopped onion and 1 cup of chopped celery. Go ahead and add all that. Now we're going to take this over to the stove and we're going to fry up the sausage and we're going to cook up the celery and onion until they become translucent and tender. Sorry about the lighting over here by the stove, folks. I do not have the best of lighting over here. That's why I do most of the things where I do them over on the table. But I just wanted to let you see how it's on the stove and I'm cooking the pork sausage and I'm cooking the onions and the celery all down. Okay, our pork sausage and our celery and onions are all done. So I'm going to bring them over to the table and we're going to continue on with our stuffing. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do, now that we have it all cooked up, I went ahead and I put my colander in a bowl so I can get all the sausage and onion and celery separated from all the fat from the sausage. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get all the goodies out of the pan and then I'm going to sit there and take all this fat that's left in my Dutch oven and I'm going to throw that in the garbage. So I want you to do the same. Okay, as you see, I got it all separated. Now I'm going to take this over and I'm going to dump this into the garbage. Okay, and then what I like to do is I like to put some of my breadcrumbs in first before I put the sausage and the onion and the celery back in. So I'm going to continue to put some of this on or in my pan before I add the sausage and onion. Okay, I'm going to come over here and now okay, and as you see, there was still quite a bit after I put it in the colander. That's why I like putting the bowl underneath my colander so it still can drain, because After all, you don't need all that extra fat on the holidays. So go ahead, mix this all up, and then we're going to continue to add the rest of our bread cubes and the rest of the sausage, onion, and celery. And then we're also going to be adding chicken stock. Okay, let's add the last of the sausage and onion and celery. And I'm going to add, to start out with, 1 cup of chicken stock. So go ahead and add the 1 cup. And we're going to continue to mix all of this. And let it sit a little bit to soften up. It'll help you to mix it because right now it's rather full. But it's going to start softening and it's going to be easier to mix. So just be a little patient. Okay, I went ahead and I mixed it all up, and as you see, it did go down. We're going to allow this to continue to do its little magic, as what I always like to tell you that it does, because that's what it does. So I'm going to let this sit maybe for 10 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to sit there and see if I might have to add a little bit more chicken stock to it. You don't want to add too much chicken stock at first. I'd rather sit there and have it on the drier side and add a little bit by little bit by little bit. Well, as you see, as everything absorbed everything, and it all went down. So now what we're going to be doing is we're preheating our oven at 350 degrees, and as soon as it's preheated, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our sausage, we're going to put our stuffing in the 350 degree oven for 40 minutes. Or you can do also what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put some of mine in these nice little aluminum trays that come with covers, and I'm going to go ahead and freeze them for future meals when it's really hectic and busy for me, or I just really don't feel like making supper. It's going to be my version of TV dinners for my family, where we can just pull something out of the freezer, throw it in the oven, and voila, supper's on the table. So that one's going to be labeled, and I'm going to put that one out to the freezer, and I'm going to put some of this in a little one, and I'm going to go ahead and cook it up to show you what it looks like all cooked up.